Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News First at 4 starts now.
Good afternoon to you. I'm Christy McDonald in for Karen Drew. Thanks so much for joining me. First at 4, the snow came, schools closed, drivers slowed down. Now the snow is starting to taper off. Here's a look at the current conditions from a few of our cameras out there. Right now we are taking a live drive in Oakland County. You can also see Ann Arbor in the middle there and Mount Clemens over on the right. Let's take a closer look at I-75 in Troy right now. A winter weather advisory has been lifted for most of Metro Detroit. The early snow totals show we received about 2.5 to more than 5 inches in some spots. Things should improve as the night goes on. But let's check in now with our first look at the forecast with meteorologist Kim Adams. Hey, Kim, it's Friday and we had a little snow, of course.
We did. It was just the timing of it. We knew this wasn't going to be a huge snow event and the evening commute would improve, but it's just the timing that it came right during that morning commute. But right now things are winding down. We still do have some very light snow showers in Wixom, Milford, Green Oak, Salem, and also Northville, Novi. A few flurries in Plymouth at this hour. A little bit heavier lake in hand snow coming off into Port Huron, Lakeport, and Marysville. So winter weather advisory continues just for Sanilac and St. Clair counties until 8 o'clock tonight. The rest of Metro Detroit not under any more advisories as the snow is pretty much winding down. Here are some of the snow totals for Friday. The highest we've seen so far is Saline at 5.6. Just over 5 in Wyandotte, also out at the airport and in Ann Arbor, and then 4.5 in Lapeer and in Madison Heights. Temperatures right now just above freezing in most areas, so the roads again are in pretty good shape. But we have a little more snow for Sunday, and we're going to talk about that coming up in the forecast. But love for you to download our Forewarn Weather app, especially this time of year when we get, seems like snow every other day. This is a great way for you to keep up to date on what's going on in your neighborhood. Just go to your favorite app store, type in WDIV.
All right, Kim, we'll see you in a bit. Our other big story, the investigation into the campus shootings at Michigan State University. You'll remember 3 students were killed, 5 others were injured. Well, today police revealed new details about what they've learned so far, including a letter left behind by the gunman who then killed himself. Local 4 Sean Lay is live in East Lansing. Sean, there is a lot of new information here.
And Christy, we knew there was a letter in the wallet of the gunman when police reached the gunman's remains during this horrible event here. Bottom line, we didn't know how much information was on that letter, written on one side and on the other. We want to present what is written there, some of what is written in the most sensitive way, because we are talking about a horrible event here at MSU. But here's what we can share with you right now at 4. This is the letter found in the wallet of the MSU shooter the night of the shooting. Anthony McCray had taken his own life as Michigan State police approached him hours after McCray shot and killed 3 Michigan State students and wounding 5 others. The letter was written February 12th, the day before the shooting. McCray writes, why? I've been hurt. There is a group of 20 of us and I am the leader. Police say they quickly determined that McCray was actually acting alone. I will be shooting up MSU, he writes, and some other groups will be going to Colorado Springs. He writes, another team of my group will be going to New Jersey, and they will shoot up a high school and middle school. McCray punctuating each threat with the 3 words, they hurted me. McCray also included a list of Lansing locations he was targeting, redacted by police in the letter. But investigators say he was targeting his former workplace, a Meyer warehouse, a shop, and fast food business where McCray believed, investigators say, he had been overlooked or disrespected. Back here live at MSU, Christy, there's one reference to MSU on that letter, but no other reasoning why he came here that night with that gun, why he opened fire. We're continuing to look at that letter, plus a new timeline put out by police. That's at 5 and 6 o'clock. Christy?
All right, thanks so much, Sean. We'll see you at 5. You know, we are also tracking the biggest bank failure in the United States since the financial crisis of 2008. Today, the FDIC seized the assets of the Silicon Valley Bank. It has been a major lender to tech startups and was the 16th largest bank in the country. It recently lost nearly $2 billion on the sale of some assets and was trying to raise new capital. Many Silicon Valley companies and workers are now locked out of their money. The FDIC says insured depositors are expected to have access to their accounts no later than Monday. We'll continue to watch that for you. Congress has taken a step forward in the investigation of where the coronavirus came from. The unanimous vote comes on the third anniversary of the day Michigan confirmed its very first cases. It was back on March 10th of 2020 when Governor Whitmer and her team announced 2 Michigan residents had tested positive. Since then, more than 3 million cases have been recorded in the state, although now many go unreported. To date, there have been more than 42,000 deaths linked to the virus. Today, the House of Representatives voted 419-0 to declassify U.S. intelligence on the origin of COVID-19. Intelligence experts have been split on whether the virus emerged from a so-called wet market or from a lab accident in Wuhan, China. Supporters hope the new information sheds light on that investigation. And you'll probably remember the COVID pandemic pushed a big surge of people to try camping and to go RVing. Well, this year that trend is expected to continue to grow as people decide to take their family show on the road. Paula Tutman is at the 28th annual Port Huron Camping and RV show. Paula, we're going RVing.
Look at this. These folks don't care about the weather. They're Michiganders. The weather outside might be frightful, but I'm going to take you inside where it is quite delightful. We're talking about a house on wheels. Where do you see this thing, Christy, and everybody else? Full kitchen. It's actually a 1.5 bedroom, full bathroom. And if you are into this kind of thing, and a lot of people are really getting into this, wait till you hear what the price is. These aren't your granddaddy's wheels, but the nostalgia is there. Airstreams, with their nearly no maintenance and retro appeal, they look the same as they did decades ago, but inside, it's a whole different vibe. Pop-outs that put road trips at the financial fingertips of more and more households. And of course, the tricked out fancy, is this an apartment or an RV? Recreational vehicles. RVing is big business in Michigan.
We are the 5th largest state in the nation for RV shipments. We have over 1,300 licensed campgrounds in Michigan.
Joel Defoe popped in with his youngins and sees a real appeal to having a home-like setting on wheels.
You got a TV?
Even 10-year-old Ella could see how things transform.
It has 2 legs instead of 1.
Turn into a bed?
Probably.
We usually do like the VRBO thing and go stay someplace nice, but it can be nice, but still kind of like camping.
Turns out when much of everything else went by the wayside during the last 3 years of the pandemic, the virus was a reason for families and travelers to hit the road, Jack. So the office is now hitting the road too.
RV sales and camping skyrocketed during the pandemic because it was one of the safest ways to still recreate and travel when you couldn't otherwise take a plane or go on a cruise ship.
And in fact, manufacturers turned inwards, got creative, and offered not just the amenities of home, but the amenities of the office, like Wi-Fi.
You want to be able to stay connected, watch your favorite movie. Solar power, again, without having to rely on a dedicated electrical service, and a campground allowed you still to have power for your unit and be able to travel in more rural areas and off-grid.
It's more adventurous than popping into a hotel room.
Way more adventurous than a hotel room. And if you just want to get your feet wet, you can also come to the show. It's open until Sunday, and talk about renting. Christy, I just want you to look at this particular one. They've gone down from a V10 to a V8. It's so comfortable and so compact. Even my feet hit the pedals, and I'm only 5'1". And by the way, this particular unit is called a Leprechaun. Okay, yeah, no, they're not calling me a Leprechaun. It's $50,000 off for the show. It is under $100,000. Something here for a lot of different budgets.
This is really great, Paul. You know, my experience with camping was a kind of a moldy smelling camper with an ant problem. So for me to see what looks like marble in the showers and 4 burners blows me away.
Listen, sister, I'm too old to sleep on the ground anymore. So if I'm going to go camping, I'm going to go glamping.
That's right. You and me both. I'll ride shotgun, Paula. All right. Thanks so much. Well, still ahead here, first at 4, big decisions for Donald Trump. We have updates on 2 investigations focusing on the former president. Also ahead, another economic indicator has been revealed, new numbers that give us some idea where interest rates could be headed. But first, a choking hazard for small children. We are tracking a new recall following 2 deaths. You may want to share this information with family and friends. Stay with me. I'll be right back.